Oh, it's not so bad. I actually expected there to be a lot more people.
You're already dead. Nothing but another corpse, just like me. Another body for the feast. She's here, you know. Death. I've seen her. She's like a big fat crow come to eat my eyes. Please, don't let her eat my eyes. I don't want to die.
I think you are a bit traumatized.
Oh, she's a great dark crow with 1,000 needle beaks. She's going to take me, you know, I've seen it. We're all beggars. Dead already and begging for the end. Beggars bent like hags, bent beneath a bloody fate. But you're no beggar at all. You're the scarecrow, aren't you? Shoo, death, shoo! I can see it, all around you. You're not like us, you're not like anyone. You're not afraid of death, are you? I am. I dream of her. She takes me beneath the tower and she does things. Horrible things. Don't let her take me there, please. Don't let her open me up. I don't want to see what's inside. That's where she keeps her nest. We go beneath the tower, but we don't come out again.
Oh, there we go. There's a broken tower quest.
It's dangerous. Don't go. You won't come back. A fool twice cursed. Once to fall in battle, nearly killed. Cursed again to keep on living in this wretched place, this nest of death and darkness. A whole city of crows, fat from feasting. Once I thought they were monsters, always rising. I didn't know then. I didn't understand where the real monsters live. Don't leave me!
Well, one's still alive, the other one is dead. These two are still alive.
Are you a doctor?
I just want to go home.
I am Megan, nurse to the wounded soldiers of the Alpha. How can I help you?
She has got to have the most normal, real-world sounding name that I've seen in this entire game. Megan Johnson.
Mistress Skaith is our head surgeon, though lately she's taken to disappearing for hours at a time. I cannot help but wonder where she goes.
Probably in the broken tower to perform some horrible experiments.
He came to us broken from the fighting. I fear that though his flesh has survived the siege, his mind has not. My family does not understand. They want me to settle down somewhere. There are so many who suffer and so few who help. I cannot just turn and look the other way. The poor soldiers of Mel Senshir desperately need a healer's touch. There are so many dead or dying, and so few of us to help. Stay safe.
I am Corialia Skaith, head surgeon here in Melsenshire. Do you require healing? As head surgeon, I support the soldiers of the Alpha armies as best I can. Despite the recent and dramatic improvements in healing magic, few that make their way to my table survive. As great as our power may be, the power of the Tuatha is all the more destructive. Her services are adequate. I'll admit, her only fault lies in caring too much for her patients. A beautiful city, is it not? When the siege began, I came here straight away from studying with the Scholia Arcana in Rathir. The opportunity to observe the effects of violence firsthand and to help, of course, was too much to ignore.
Right. You're totally here to help.
To be able to study their physiology. Impossible, of course, given how their bodies return to nature upon their death. Farewell.
We're going to save before we actually do the quest-related dialogue, because we might have to actually persuade her or something.
Head surgeon here in Melsenshire. Do you... Master Hawkins is not well, I'm afraid. The injuries he sustained have broken both his body and his spirit. Do not trust anything he tells you. I can assure you that his mind is racked with a deep dementia.
Mm-hmm.
Farewell.
Yeah, let's go to the Broken Tower. That's the jail, we've already been there, Tavern, Fate Weaver, etc. Okay, Broken Tower, let's go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Off we go into the basement. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Torture chamber looking place. With fresh bodies.
Leave the prattling of a madman alone, could you? This is my sanctum, trespasser. You couldn't possibly understand the work I'm doing here. I fear I will need to kill you now. Perhaps the process will provide some insights into your unique power. Don't you see? The physiology of the mortal races is a book we've barely begun to crack. You couldn't possibly understand. I take these young men and women and I open them and I see what truly lives within. Magic is changing and so are those who wield it. I am merely bold enough to look and learn the how and why.
You are performing vivisection on people.
How unsurprisingly noble of you. Few possess the intellectual acuity to appreciate my work. Very well. Perhaps I will learn something from your death. Ooh, this will be easy.
Let's go. Oh, she's a mage, so we're gonna have to throw on our skill to make sure we don't get stun locked. Alright. Take that. And let's go back upstairs.
She's dead, isn't she? The moment she passed, the clouds surrounding my mind seemed to pass. What a wretched woman. Who knows how long she's been here, preying on the weak and injured. Seems I named you well, Scarecrow. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done. I do not think that I can return to the Chandlery after what I've seen. Where does one go after they've seen the horror of war? A kind soul, she hasn't left the hospital since the siege. I don't think she even sleeps. I wish I had never come to this cursed city. I survived the horror of battle only to find the horrors of the hospital.
Well, the horrors of the hospital are over. You're now free to go wherever you want. Alright, we are going to sort out our inventory and then we're gonna march off into the swamps. Yeah, this is a long sword, we don't need that. 190, 139, yeah, no. This needs to go. Armor. Fine, Prismia. Ropes can go. This is probably not going to be good enough. Yeah, no. The gauntlets are still better. These have one more utility socket. Fire, ice, lightning damage, and mana. It's not bad, but I still prefer just normal damage because that is what I actually have, what I actually do most of the time. %30 damage, 8% chance to critical hit. Ooh. I'm torn between these two. This is just flat out damage increase though, so I think we're gonna go with that. This potion can go. This can go. We don't need a litany to bill in. Okay, but we can finally get rid of the bugs. And of all the building materials. Because we are not going back to Gallows End. Can't get rid of these maps, but I can get rid of the fish. I cannot get rid of these books as far as I know. Alright.
Keep walking.
Let's go to my favorite merchant.
To restock.
And sell our junk.
band has what you need.
Goodbye.
Back again.
Let's save the game here. And let's move on.
Our soldiers are doing their best out there, but it's still a nightmare. We've heard rumors about a band of soldiers striking the Tuatha for years, but nothing solid. They said their forces were crippled by a bitter frost, but it never gets that cold in the swamps. If you believe the rumors, they attack and then fade into the swamps of Cluricon without a trace. Just go out there, and I suspect they'll find you. Watch out for those red-eyed...
How are we looking in terms of 24, 18, 41, 32, 41? Yeah, we're good.
bastards.
Let's go out into the Cursewood. Oh. We start out with lots of quests. Okay, Cursewood, Mitten. I think we're gonna stick to the left. We're gonna go Cursewood, Mitten, Keening, Drowned Forest. Go through here, and then it's pretty fairly straightforward.
You! Stop! State your business.
Keep your hands off me, fool.
Good to be out of the city again. I'm looking forward to taking the fight back to the Tuatha. Drafan runs the Ariad. I've never been much for officers, but he gets things done, and he cares about his men and women. I was asked to join the Ariad after my third battle here. Since then, I've probably spent more time in Cluricon than Melson Shear. War is not won by brute force alone. It takes knowledge and planning to defeat the enemy. That is the Ariad's role. Acquiring the knowledge that will carry us to victory, and sometimes eliminating those with similar knowledge on the other side. Farewell.
It's me. You did me a good turn in Rathir, don't you remember? Family arms? No matter. I've been to war, and so have you, I hear. Seems I'm cut out for this sort of thing. They're calling me a hero, if you can believe it.
Wow, okay.
I still can hardly believe it myself, but there I was, out there, a score of Tuatha, fast advancing, but not faster than this staff. Sent up a beacon as I held them off until reinforcements came. Won a medal for that, right enough. Used to think it meant sitting in a tower, lobbing a fireball now and then, and dining on hardtack. Out here, it's nothing like that. Nothing at all.
Well, I'm glad you are enjoying yourself.
Off into the swamps, I assume? Be on your way.
Hail. You're the one who slew the Baelor. Honor to you, champion. I command the Ariad. We are warrior scouts, the eyes of the Alfar. My men are scouting the Tuatha's retreat, though I fear I may have lost even them to this cursed forest. They are overdue. My men are never late. They are either where they are supposed to be, or they are dead. In fact, if you are venturing out into the forest, may I prevail upon you for aid? 3 of my men are missing. If you discover any evidence of what befell them within the Cursewood, let me know.
Will do.
Warrior to warrior, I would be in your debt. And if it would sweeten the pot, there'd be gold for you as well. I have been leading the Ariad for many seasons now. I may not have the flair that some of our other leaders do, but I get the job done. It's been called that ever since they laid the foundations of Melson Shear. Even the smallest of plants and critters can kill you out here. Don't care what happened on the wall.
Is that a
Lara
winter
was
fae?
a great general, through and through. She'll always be a hero to the Ariad, and to me. My men and I are glad to be free of its walls. It is about time the brass decides to unleash us on these Tuatha dogs. Aye, Cluricon's doomed to drown in blood. Mark my words. The men and women of the Ariad are handpicked for possessing a very particular set of skills. We are the eyes of the Alfar forces, It is our responsibility to move among the enemy, to watch and wait, and when necessary, to kill. Vile creatures. The sooner we kill them all, the better. Farewell.
Alright, I will find the soldiers, but before that, I'm going to get myself something to drink. Be right back.